This is the Primetime News Thursday edition, coming to you from our Aerospark studios. Good evening to our global audience and much appreciated for tuning in. I am Jaconia Nehemia. Leading tonight's bulletin, Head of State Dr. Hage Geingob earlier today departed for New York in the United States, where he will attend the 78th United Nations General Assembly. The assembly commences on the 5th of September and will conclude on the 19th of September.
Presidential Affairs Minister Christine Webes, who bid the president farewell at the Hosea Kutako International Airport, told Nampa that the head of state will be quite active on the sidelines of the UN summit. She said that President Geingob is expected to deliver his main statement on Wednesday. The platform provides an opportunity for Namibia to showcase its position as one of the leading destinations for mining investments and green solutions, which Namibia advances through the development of green hydrogen industry. On Monday, Geingob will participate in high-level political forum on sustainable development, where he will deliver a statement on the theme. According to Webes, several heads of state and governments have requested to meet with the Namibian leader, including from Germany, Belgium, Hungary, and South Korea. At the invitation of the President of Palau and the Prime Minister of Norway, President Geingob will participate in the Oceans Panel Summit, which is working towards limiting global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Reporting for Primetime News, Ishmael Mukvonda.
Switching our attention to the courts, Ernest Lichtenstrasse, the man accused of murdering Namibian Institute of Mining Executive Director Eckhard Müller and his deputy Heimo Helweg in Arandas early 2019, appeared in the High Court earlier today for his final submissions. We now bring you details on this report.
Liebenberg postponed the matter for final oral submissions before a verdict on conviction can be made. Lichtenstrasse reportedly shot Namibia Institute of Mining Technology executives Eckhard Müller and Heimo Helweg on the morning of 15 April 2019 at the entrance of the institute campus in Arandas shortly after they arrived at work. He has since maintained his innocence. The state has been ordered to file its documents on the 28th of September, while the defense lawyers have been ordered to file their documents on the 9th of October. The state's case is that Lichtenstrasse was involved in a dispute with the institute management following a decision to transfer him from the institution's campus in Tsumeb, in which he was stationed, to Keetmanshoop. Reporting for Primetime News, I'm Michael Madimba.
Moving on, Erongo Region Governor Neville Andre Tope has called on the qualifying youth within the region to take advantage of the opportunity, as the region is earmarked for major green hydrogen projects. The governor shared this development during the announcement of the Youth for Green Hydrogen in Swakopmund on Wednesday. Our correspondent from that region, Isabel Bento, filed this report.
I'm therefore delighted to announce that the Namibian government has opened a scholarship call for master's degree and TVET applications for Namibian youth. I'm further happy to announce that the Erongo region has been identified as one of the preferred regions for applications to take part in this scholarship. The deadline of the submission of the application is 6 October 2023. We are therefore calling upon graduates from Erongo region interested in advancing in master's degree and vocational education and training in the field of green hydrogen to apply for this scholarship. This indeed is an opportunity not to be missed and should attract the interest of all Namibian young people. I am therefore calling on all young Namibians to take advantage of this call and apply. In order for the youth in Erongo region to take advantage of this call, my office, in collaboration with the Erongo Regional Council, will assist in facilitating applications from the region to submit their applications. The applications can be done online or hard copies can be submitted. We will avail an identifiable box where applications or applicants can submit forms at the office of the governor and all constituency offices, settlement offices, and traditional authorities. We will also engage with the local authorities to come on board to assist. This is the box that you will find identified.
Minister of Labour, Industrializations and Employment Creation, Utoni Nuyoma, on Wednesday stated that the ministry's commitment to fostering decent work and inclusive economic growth extends to all sectors, formal and informal alike. Nuyoma affirmed this during a multi-stakeholder workshop held under the theme Setting the Stage for a National Diagnostic of Informality in Namibia. Ishmael Mukuvonda filed this report.
Nuyoma said the ministry understands that informality is not a monolithic concept. It is a complex and multifaceted issue that demands a comprehensive approach. The workshop marks a significant step towards that approach. It brings together stakeholders from academia, government, civil society, and the private sector to collectively explore, analyze, and understand the intricacies of informality in Namibia. By doing so, we aim to lay the foundation for informed policies and practical strategies that can improve the lives and the livelihoods of those engaged in the informal economy, Nuyoma said. Furthermore, Namibia has been designated as a pathfinder country under the United Nations Global Accelerator on Jobs and Social Protection for Just Transitions and a pilot country for International Labour Organization strategy to reduce inequalities in the world of work. During the workshop, UN Resident Coordinator Hopolang Fororo stated that informality is a constitutive feature of labour markets in developing countries and it's a central role for achieving several sustainable development goals. Reporting for Primetime News, Diana Gauta.
Stay tuned for the business segment. Welcome to the Primetime B segment, your go-to source for all the latest happenings in the world of business and economics. Menzies Aviation has failed to heed NAMRA's call to hand over all cargo at the Hosea Kutako International Airport for the cargo handling company to release cargo directly to the owners. The Namibia Airports Company, in a statement addressed to stakeholders on Wednesday, said that NAMRA had written a letter to Menzies last Thursday, requesting that it provide all inventory lists for all imported and exported cargo entered or recorded before the 19th of August 2023. More insights from this report.
In the statement, Namibia Airports Company Chief Executive Officer BC Wirap said they reminded Menzies about the arrival of NAMRA's customs and exercise officials at the airport in preparation for taking over of cargo and to facilitate the clearance of cargo. Menzies, however, failed to show up, Wirap said. NAC further implored Menzies to urgently comply with the request of NAMRA as more fully set out in the aforesaid letters to enable NAMRA to take over all cargo in Menzies erstwhile warehouse at Hosea Kutako International Airport, WIRAP said. According to WIRAP, NAMRA officials waited until 9:30 p.m. for Menzies to arrive, but no avail. Menzies has thus far not complied with all requests in this regard. Reporting for Primetime News, Diana Kauta.
From the aviation sector, we shift focus to the IT sector. Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Pea Mushelenga, on Wednesday said the ministry is committed to providing a regulatory framework that enables operators to provide IT services and enhance digitalized capacity in the country. The minister made these remarks during the launch of the Powercom Korean Hub Tower in the capital.
In a statement issued by the ministry, Mushelenga noted that Powercom is optimizing on its license to serve the country by providing the highest quality services to citizens. He said the construction of each tower is consistent with the infrastructure development aspect of the Harambee Prosperity Plan of the Namibian government, and that the aspect prioritizes extending access to information and communication technology, recognizing the importance of economic growth. According to the 2022 Network Readiness Index report, Namibia has made significant strides in enhancing online financial accessibility, promoting economic opportunities for women, and increasing patent applications among 131 nations, the minister added. He encouraged the youth to take advantage of the numerous and diverse opportunities that technology has created and will continue to create. Reporting for Primetime News, Ishmael Mukubonda.
For tomorrow's countrywide weather forecast, let's turn our attention to the weather report. Welcome to Sport Planet, your go-to segment for all sporting action. We kickstart the segment with boxing. Namibia's amateur boxer Gerald Ipinge has advanced to the semi-finals of the 2023 Boxing Africa qualifiers in Dakar, Senegal, after a convincing victory over his Togolese opponent Prewa Padabadi. The continental qualifying event of the 2024 Paris Olympics is currently underway in Dakar, Senegal, with only 18 Olympic quotas available. Team Namibia has sent 4 boxers to compete in both men's and women's categories at the championships, which began on September 9, 2023 at the Dakar Arena. However, Ndebelo faced a tough challenge in the 57th kg semi-final against Nigerian opponent Joshua Omole. The fight was stopped in the first round after a standing count against the Namibian. On to the Rugby World Cup currently underway in France. Springbok hooker Malcolm Marx has been ruled out of the Rugby World Cup with a knee injury, the South African Rugby Federation announced today. 29-year-old Marx, who was not included in coach Jacques Nienaber's match day squad to face Romania in Bordeaux on Sunday, went down at training on Wednesday after having his knee caught in contact. South Africa beat Scotland 18-3 in their opening Pool B match and take on Romania, beaten 82-8 by Ireland in their opener on Sunday. Stay tuned for your sports roundup. This is where we conclude tonight's broadcast. Do join us again tomorrow for this week's last edition of Primetime News. On behalf of myself, Jaconia Nehemia, and our dedicated production crew behind the scenes, it's good night.